Alright guys, today we're going to talk about Frankenstein, and I can understand why you would want this. I mean, who doesn't want a cute girl that knows how to smash and doesn't talk back? Look man, I get it. So to know about Frankenstein, first you gotta know about her creator, Victor Frankenstein. This is also where she gets her name. Now little Victor grew up in Switzerland, wanting to be a scientist. And you know, that's what most boys want when they're growing up, whether they know it or not. That's all we want to do, blow stuff up. My boy perseveres, he sticks to it, and the moment he's about to head to college, his sister and his mother get sick with scarlet fever. His sister makes it through. His mother, pull the plug. In her last few breaths, she asks Victor for one last favor. "Oh Victor, I ask of you, will you please marry your sister?" The fuck, cuz? Now before this gets extremely weird, let me elaborate. His sister is adopted, because that makes it better. It's not his real sister, but at the same time, you grew up with this girl. Yo, drop those comments. Would you marry your adopted sister? Would you hit your adopted sister? This is one of those questions I prefer not to put my hands on. Back to Victor in college. We big time now. Everything is better in college. The arm's length dorm rooms, the microwavable cup of noodles, the essays that you wait till the last minute to finish. Everything. While he's there, he comes up with a plan to recreate and bring the dead back to life. Okay, I guess he's Orochimaru now. He studies the structure of the human body and the process of it decomposing. By this point, he's already learned everything his professors had to offer. So, the experiment begins. And what better way to start than digging up dead bodies? Seriously, you couldn't think of a better hobby? And somehow, he also collected bodies from the morgue. When he runs out of pure human parts, he resorts to fragments of dead animals. He isolates himself to an apartment, giving up everything to work on this project. Family, friends, Tsiah, social life, what is that? Initially, he wanted to make Adam and Eve from the Bible. He uses chemistry, alchemy, and electricity to make this happen. He built Eve first, hoping that she would give birth to Adam. Didn't quite work out that way. Not only did this creature lack comprehension, she gave him the insides of a dead dog as an offering. Sometimes one must step back from the situation and realize when they fucked up. And to be honest, Victor passed that stage a long time ago. He tries to take her apart and throw her away, but she puts herself back together. Now he feels guilty. Don't feel guilty now, it's too late. So he runs to a bar to get his mind off the situation. Then he gets a call. "Victor, this is your father. Your uncle has been strangled by an unknown assailant. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you?" Good job, Victor. Of course, this assailant was Frankenstein. But wait, it gets better. She took a photograph from his uncle and planted it on the maid. So Victor's maid got accused for murder, and guess what? They hung the bitch. Oh, the savagery. Meanwhile, Victor's being consumed by guilt the whole time because he knows who it is, but he can't tell anyone for that very reason. He goes to Mount Monivert where he crosses paths with Frankenstein. "Yo, make me a partner." No? She then tells her side of the story. So apparently after she got abandoned, she was taken in by some random family. Must have been the Addams family, cause I'm not sure who else would take in an amalgam of human body parts. Pretty sure they would have called the police. They taught her how to read and speak the language. She also found Victor's jacket with his notebook inside, discovering her origins. Frankenstein expressed that she had nothing against mankind really, but everywhere she went, they treated her like shit. So instead of harming them, she just killed Victor's family instead. That definitely makes it fair. She makes a deal with Victor. He makes her a partner. They disappear to South America. Victor agrees. He meets up with his homeboy in Scotland and starts working on the second project. Before he leaves, he promises his sister that he'll marry her when he gets back. While he's in Scotland, he has a change of heart. Guess he came to the conclusion that doing the same thing twice wouldn't be a good idea. He throws the incomplete project into the sea. Frankenstein was not happy about this. Now Victor's on the move again, but his boat gets blown off its original course and he ends up in Ireland. His friend's dead body conveniently washed up at his location, and now he's on trial for murder. Fortunate for him, Victor beat the case. He returns to his sister and the wedding initiates as planned. Victor attempts to block all the entrances to the wedding chamber so Frankenstein couldn't get in, But obviously he didn't block enough, because she does get in and she strangles his sister to death. This hoe strangle everybody, bruh. Who still strangle people? That's such a classic way to kill somebody. Frankenstein then chases Victor all the way to the South Pole. Now Victor is about to die from exhaustion and exposure. To his advantage, he's able to board the ship of a traveling captain. Frankenstein catches up only to find out that Victor has already passed away. She tells the captain her story, built a pyre, and allowed herself to be consumed by the flames. Her last wish was that her ashes were scattered across the sea. That about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up so we can get this trending. Feel free to add information as you see fit, and let me know what you guys think about it. It's your boy Tsiah. I'm out.
It's killing me that I won't get